going on. So this is what I have going on so far. So all this, except for the green, is the Dollar General fondant. I did decide to do black because in case I want gold or rose gold frames, I wanted to have a nice black background. Now these are actually drying pretty nice. And if you notice, there's a hole here. So in each of the cupcake toppers, I put the picture frames on top and I went underneath and marked a hole because then I know that's my boundary because some of the white is going to show, which is fine. So all I did so far, I did these four and I sponged like really pretty patterns on them. So when I do take my photo frames, you can see like that's gonna be like that. Now I will have some here, and I can do one of two things. I can, like, of course, just reposition the frame. I'll have I could put roses here, or I can just paint that with white food coloring and no one will know. So that's kind of what I did. So the stamp is gonna go right in the middle there on top of the very pretty watercolors. Now I haven't done the roses yet. This green fondant is actually some leftover fondant I had, and I did mix the Dollar General fondant in it because I want some leaves for my roses. So over here, I wanted to show you really quick. So this is my box. This is what I use. I use US Cake Company by Chef Master. This is my food coloring kit. This is my neon. I have 3 of these. I have the neon, the metallics, and the plain regular 12 coloring airbrush set. I like these because of the high alcohol content. These are great for painting on cakes and things like that. Now I have 2 sponges here, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm kind of doing this a little differently, like I said. So as you see, there is a little pinhole right there that I did with a toothpick. Now on this palette, as you see, I literally have just 1 drop of each color because that is all you need. And so this one, I think I'm gonna do pink, blue, and purple. So I'm going to take this sponge. So this sponge there's purple here, blue, and green. So I'm gonna take, this is my purple up here. Let me get the right corner. And I'm just gonna dip. And then I'm just gonna try to get the excess off of it. And then I'm gonna actually start, I'm like holding the camera, so this is kind of tricky. And I'm just gonna like dab it like that. That's like really intense color. And then I'm gonna fold my sponge in half, and I'm just literally just dabbing it to soften this color up. Because you're gonna see your marks where you originally place it, but that's okay. So you just kind of want to keep in mind to keep in the middle and know where everything is at. So there is my purple. And like I said, you can pull it and you can drag it if you want, like if you want lines or if you just want like dabs or whatever. So there's my purple. So now I think I'm gonna come in with my blue. This is my little blue dab. And I'm just literally gonna dab it. And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna dab. And then again, I'm gonna fold this in half and I'm just gonna quickly so you can like mix them like that. And then see, this stuff dries so fast, and that's what I love about this particular food coloring. I'm gonna add a little bit more here, maybe put some more down here like that. Again, I'm just gonna fold my sponge in half and just soften those lines and soften those colors. I like how there's like a little bit of blue here. And then on this sponge, look at my finger, you're gonna have some colorful fingers too, is my pink. So I'm gonna come back over to my tray. I'm gonna get my pink, and then it's a little bit too much. And then again, dab. Mix that pink in with that blue. And then again, I'm gonna fold this in half and I'm just gonna soften this up. Just like that. And it's like a really cool effect. And like I said, you can spin it. You can, if you don't like that, you can just go right back over top of it and dab. And just make it really you know? And there we go. There is my purple, blue, and pink. And then I'm just gonna sit this off on the tray to dry.
So I am taking my metallic red and I am just ever so slightly painting the roses. Some of them, I actually want it to look like they're painted. As you see, I left one that was like half painted. I left brush strokes. Some of them had in little divots, had like a pool, because I wanted it to look that way, because that's just how the roses looked on or in the cartoon. Okay, so now I'm taking some blue and some pearl color, and I'm adding a little bit of white food coloring into it because I want to make that famous light blue Alice color. I wanted one of the picture frames to have her signature blue, or at least something close to it to resemble her dress in the movie. So I just painted that picture frame. And now what I'm doing here is I am antiquing. So basically what I'm doing is I am very lightly, I think in the painting, I mean, if you're actually painting something like antiquing something, I don't know if it's called dry brushing or not. So you take very little food coloring and you wipe as much of it off on your brush, and then you very lightly and gently go over the black, and you will get this great antique look. My mom taught me how to antique stuff growing up. I used to sit in my room and antique things for her for hours. I would paint these concrete statues black, and then I would antique them and then clear coat them. So yeah, it's just super light brush strokes, and it really makes the details of whatever you're painting pop out. I love antiquing stuff, and it's really cool how you can incorporate actual paint techniques into the cake world, you know what I'm saying? Now I wanted to have a purple one for the Cheshire cat, or Cheshire cat. So I mixed the blue and the red together, and I got this really pretty purple color, and I like it a lot. And here lies the struggle. So I tried to get these to work. I was painting on top of the stamp, and on the one part where the food coloring would bead up, I just tried to wipe off, but it would wipe everything off. I have a piece of older fondant that I'm stamping on. So yeah, I was so bummed that it didn't work.
In one of the, on top of one of them, I'm just super, these are all going in the trash. I'm so mad. Like I said, when I ordered these, I thought that they were the clear stamps. They obviously wasn't. I didn't think they would be hard to mess with, but I guess they are. So I'm actually kind of bummed about it, because I thought they would be really, really cool and really different and unique. Cupcake toppers, but alas, they're not. Which is okay. This is what my channel's about. It's not about being perfect. It's about experimenting and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. You never know. You can have a super cool idea and it works, and you're like, yes, and whatever. But like I said, if I had time, I would try to find Alice in Wonderland actual stamps, or the actual rubber stamps. But I didn't have time, and I didn't have money, and these were cheap. They were $1. This was I don't know, but definitely, I even have them in a bowl soaking because maybe I thought that would help absorb the food coloring. I have tried painting them. I have tried soaking them. I don't want to waste my gel food coloring and stuff like that. So, I'm so bummed. But I think I'll do one picture frame with roses, just roses. I think I'll do one with a white rabbit. Maybe like I said, I'll paint the word Alice in another one. And then I'll figure some more. I do have a flamingo mold. Maybe I could do like a little flamingo thing. Or I could make like a little Mad Hatter hat or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But you'll see what I end up with in the end. So, because I'm still going to use the picture frames, and I'm still going to use the cupcake toppers, and the roses are adorable. So I think I'll probably do like some diamonds. Like I said, I'll do like a Queen of Hearts. So it is